So we're going to be talking about the case of Gregory Hunt. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share this particular video, this particular YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate that. There's not a whole lot of information concerning Gregory Hunt, but what we do know is very sad. This is another case of domestic violence, and sadly, this still happens even as of today. Many of these stories on this channel has to deal with domestic violence, unfortunately. But this one led to somebody getting the death penalty. This video might be a little shorter than usual because there's not a lot of information available concerning the victim. There's no photo, and there's not much written about her, so it's going to be hard to honor her life properly. The news might release pictures from her family as the execution gets closer, but for right now, there's not much online. In 1988, Gregory Hunt was dating a woman named Karen Sanders Lane. She was 32 years old and still married, but going through a divorce. Hunt was 28 years old at the time, about 4 years younger than she was. They had been dating for about a month. Even though Karen owned her own home, she wasn't living there. Instead, she was staying in an apartment in Cordova, Alabama with her cousin Tina and Tina's 2 kids. It's not totally clear, but it seems as if Karen and her soon-to-be ex-husband were separated and both had moved out of the house. So, on August 1st, 1988, the day before the murder, Hunt was at the apartment with Karen. Tina was there too, but she was taking a nap. While she was sleeping, Tina's ex-husband showed up with his new girlfriend to pick up their kids. The girlfriend told the police later that as they were leaving, Hunt got really angry. He was yelling at Karen, saying that he was tired of everything and planned on moving back to Miami, Florida. He also said Karen made him so mad that he could kill her. By 6 p.m., Hunt had left the apartment. Later that evening, Karen and Tina went to visit Tina's boyfriend. When they got there, they saw Hunt's van parked outside. This part is a little tricky, but it looks like Hunt and Tina's boyfriend were friends. Tina got out of the car to go inside, but Karen drove off. Hunt opened the door when Tina knocked, and he asked, "Why isn't Karen with you?" He got mad and yelled, "Oh, so she saw my van and left?" Tina said Karen went to visit her mom, but Hunt wouldn't calm down. Later that night, Hunt told one of his friends that he planned to do something about his situation with Karen. That friend later told police Hunt also called Tina again that night and said Karen wasn't with her mother. He thought she might be with another man. He told Karen he was ready to go back to prison if that's what it took to resolve this. That evening, Hunt drove to the house Karen owned, even though she wasn't there. A witness saw him leaving the house and then noticed the house was on fire. Later, Hunt was found at the home of a woman named Deborah Tweely. It is not clear what their relationship was, but it is apparent that they were close. When she got home from work, Hunt was already inside. He told her he had just burned down his girlfriend's house. Sometime after that, Hunt called Tina's boyfriend again. The boyfriend told Hunt that Karen's house had burned down and everybody knew it was him. Not long after that, people saw Hunt chasing Karen while she was driving. It looked like she was getting away. A few hours passed, then around 2 a.m., somebody saw Hunt outside the apartment Karen shared with Tina and the kids. Karen was alone inside. Hunt broke a window and went in. He attacked Karen in a terrible way. The medical examiner said that she had over 60 injuries to her body. Hunt also hurt her with a broomstick in an awful act of violence. After killing Karen, Hunt didn't call 911 or the police. Instead, he called Tina again and told her that he had just arrived and found Karen dead on the kitchen floor. He tried to blame Karen's husband, saying maybe he did it. He tried to set him up, but eventually realized no one would believe that. So Hunt ran away. He traveled through different states, but police found and arrested him in October, about a month later. There was a lot of evidence from the crime scene and from witnesses who saw Hunt that day. Everything pointed to him. While awaiting trial, Hunt shared a jail cell with another inmate. That inmate later said that Hunt told him that he had been drinking and doing cocaine the whole day before the murder. Hunt said he thought Karen was cheating on him and that he just snapped. Once again, drugs and alcohol played a big role in a terrible crime. On Karen's gravestone, there's a powerful message. It says, crime will probably not decrease until being a criminal becomes more dangerous than being a victim. That might be true, but how can we make that happen?